When we take a look at the current media landscape, it seems that ISIS has an overwhelming presence and that our media reports might be one-sided. Yet, we need to raise the question if there are more sides to the story than we see.
Do you know who is exactly fighting in Syria?
Daesh, ISIS, the terrorist group, extremist Muslim.
There's basically an anarchy at the moment, as far as media portrays it. Also, extremist groups, religious groups, groups that have an agenda that is not really peaceful.
And it's also the West and all the countries that are getting involved in airstrikes and stuff like this. Basically, Syria for civilians has become a war zone that's making the people of Syria suffer a lot and is destroying the country.
The only possibility for many people to get out of such a situation is to leave their country, and on their way, help of other people becomes necessary.
And the people from Syria are fleeing from all the bombings provided by the Syrian government, provided by ISIS. And actually in Syria, everything is just a huge mess because everyone is bombing everything, and it's not just really clear anymore that who is against who.
There is a complete mess. There is a Syria war. Everybody have to flee because it is a very dangerous situation. So the people try to save their life. This is the reason why a lot of people are coming from Syria.
Over the course of the last years, over 4 million people were forced to leave Syria due to the ongoing war. Amongst them, many journalists who are working to expose the committed war crimes also had to flee as refugees.
Actually, when the revolution started in 2011, we started working on, let us say, discovering the regime crimes about arresting people, torturing people to death before Daesh, before ISIS, before any of other extremists. The US issued a report confirming that there is a trading relationship between Syrian regime and ISIS. So the Syrians are running away since decades, not now, from the regime. Actually, the regime is the main reason. The regime is like feeding the terrorism. Did anyone search in the bottom why these refugees are running away? No one. They were just telling about the crisis of refugees while they are running away. Okay, why?
When we are confronted with a media report, we need to be aware that there is usually more than one side to the story. We also need to ask why this particular piece of information is given to us.